Everywhere in the world, we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Ching Hai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honesty Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award and Shining World Inventor Award to recognize some of the most exemplary, generous, caring and courageous people who walk amongst us. Today in our programme, we'll celebrate a marvellous act of love done for a rabbit by a kindly gentleman from Ireland. But first, a bit about rabbits. Did you know that rabbits are very special beings? Previously on Supreme Master Television, we featured a story on Haschen, a rabbit in Germany who is cared for by one of our association members. Through Austrian telepathic animal communicator Elizabeth Berger, Haschen conveyed several messages to the world on behalf of all rabbits. Here are some of Haschen's messages.
We nudge their hands with our noses and let them stroke us. Somebody who shows kindness to only one rabbit will be loved by all rabbits. The rabbits will protect the gardens of such humans and will always make sure there is enough food left for them. At night, the rabbits also watch over the sleeping humans, so that no harm befalls them. They protect especially small sleeping children. Rabbits empathize with humans that are sad and try to cheer them up. But many humans feel no pity at all for all these suffering rabbits. Rabbits can't understand why they behave like that, and they are afraid of such humans. Rabbits can understand how humans can eat them. With each bite they consume so much suffering, and other animals can smell that they have eaten death and are no longer friendly towards them. A human who feeds rabbits won't go hungry for several lifetimes. Humans who heal a rabbit will find their own diseases alleviated. Humans who stroke rabbits and treat them kindly will for several lifetimes always have a person who loves them.
As the guest of honor at the Greenest Heroes Gala held in Cancun, Mexico on December 5th, 2010, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared insights on the blessings animals bring to our lives, including rabbits.
If you raise them in your yard, he or she will bless you spiritual points. For example, today you earn only 100 spiritual points by something, he will give you 5 more or 10 more to add on top every day like that. Can you imagine? A chicken even, so small and helpless, will bless you 2% to 6%, 6% or 10% because you give them vegan, then they have more power to bless you. A rabbit from 4% to 6%. The more merit you have, the multiply of the blessing from the animals. And angels and deities and saints and sages and spiritual practitioners.
John Byrne is from Dublin, Ireland. Though he is homeless, he compassionately cares for many animals, including his beloved rabbit friend Barney. One day, Mr. Byrne was sitting on O'Connell Bridge, which crosses the River Liffey.
I was sitting in the middle there, where the writing is on the bridge, and a big gang come up, took me rabbit, walked down a little bit, threw him. I looked in, I seen him swimming. So I jumped feet first, I swam over towards him, I grabbed him. I brought him back, waited for the fire brigade men to come in the boat to collect me. brought me back over the steps over here. I come up the steps and I went back around to where my dog was, and she was sitting there waiting for me to come. The rabbit, Barney, he swam towards me, so he must have known I loved him. He swam towards me, and I loved him. I wasn't going to leave him there. He's my baby, and I'll always look after my babies. 2 dogs, 2 rabbits, 4 hamsters. They're all my babies, yeah. I tell everybody, they're my babies. I have to look after them.
How did you learn how to swim?
I've done a life-saving course. I knew what to do. I knew how to hand myself in the water. Didn't panic. Just took everything easy. If it wasn't for that course, I wouldn't be able to swim. I was grateful I was able to save my baby, my little Barney.
Something happened a few years before that as well. You saved somebody else. What happened that time?
There's a girl over here, gonna throw herself in over here over the steps. And I talked her way over. I might say I saved her life too. She was gonna jump, I just talked her way over. Brought her back down, back to safety.
The Ireland-based non-profit group, the Animal Rights Action Network, presented Mr. Byrne with the Compassionate Citizen Award for his rescue of Barney. And for this same act of unconditional love, Supreme Master Ching Hai honoured John Byrne with the Shining World Compassion Award. The heart-shaped award plaque he received has the following inscription: "In recognition of compassionate and courageous love, nobly risking your own well-being to ensure the safety of your precious friend, Marvellous Mr. Barney Rabbit." Along with the award, Supreme Master Ching Hai also sent Mr. Byrne a warm letter of gratitude and admiration.
Dear Mr. Byrne, how very pleased and gratified we are of this delightful opportunity to present you the Shining World Compassion Award. This award is presented in recognition of the loving nobility of your heart and mind, your selfless compassion, and your brilliant example of kindness, which has charmed and warmed the hearts of everyone. Your beloved pet rabbit Barney was cruelly thrown into the cold waters of the River Liffey from the O'Connell Bridge by a passer-by. However, you immediately jumped into the river after Barney to save him. In doing this noble deed, you instantly transformed the negative into a great positive. A crowd gathered on the bridge to watch your heroism, and the fire department was called to help you get out of the river. Very quickly, the news media heard of your daring rescue of Barney, and the result was wonderful. A great wave of admiration for you, of concern for animal welfare, and of concern for the plight of homeless people washed over Ireland. This wave was full of positivity, of love and caring, and is a remarkable tribute to the greatness of your soul, because how many people have the power to turn a terrible negativity into something so beautifully positive? You have this power, John Byrne, and that is why you are honoured. For your selfless demonstration of the intrinsic value of every being by risking your safety to save a helpless rabbit, and for inspiring your country in such a lovely way, we hereby applaud you and celebrate the compassionate, brave and noble deeds of Mr. John Byrne. With great honour, love and blessings, Supreme Master Ching Hai.
In addition, John Byrne received a gift of $4,000 from Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Master Ching Hai, thank you very much. This means a lot to me and my animals. I'm very happy and grateful to have this reward and for me and my animals. And thank you very much.
Mr. Byrne was also given presents by Supreme Master Ching Hai, including her #1 international best-selling books, The Birds in My Life and The Noble Wilds, as well as some tasty vegan snacks. John Byrne has the following thoughts for our viewers regarding taking on the big responsibility of caring for an animal companion.
If you're going to get an animal, it's going to change your life. Think twice before you get something, before you get an animal. Don't get it, because it's going to change your life. You're not going to look after it. Think twice before you get an animal. I always say it to everybody, an animal is going to change your life completely. In a happiness way. Keeps you happy. All they want is a love, that's all they want. To give back many things. Give back happiness, love, That's all you want off you is love, happiness.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has spoken many times about the kind of selfless sacrifice that brings us back into connection with the divine love within, as during a February 2009 gathering of our association members in France.
Whenever, any chance or any circumstance or any time you feel that you're ready to die for somebody else, that is when you got it. You got the total of it. You know, even you sacrifice yourself. You don't mind your life for your kids, for your wife, your mother, your father, even your dog. At that moment, you're in total connection with your love. Love is like that. It doesn't have to be, you know, like a demonstration of tears or hugs or letters or long-winded sentences or big poetry. It doesn't have to be. Just know it in your heart, yeah, that you're willing to lay down your life even, if necessary, for anyone. If your heart is like that, know that you're in charge of yourself, that you really are in that love, and you did not lose anything of it, and you are just great.
Once again, we salute you, John Byrne, for your loving protection of our animal friends. May Barney have a long, happy life in your gentle company. Sweet viewers, we thank you for joining us today on this edition of the Shining World Award Series. May we all be forever blessed with the guidance of the Divine.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/AW.